Hey guys, I'm sitting here today with Dana Canoy, who is the owner of Village Boutique. Her passion since the 8th grade has been about fashion and making all women feel beautiful. So she's going to tell us a little bit about that and how she got started.
Well, it's a funny story. I was watching the Miss America pageant. As all little girls growing up in the South, we always did that. So one night I was watching the pageant and they had gotten down to the top 10 and they were interviewing the ladies on there, and they had talked to one of the girls, and she said she wanted to major in fashion merchandising and open a boutique one day. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I want to do. I was one of those girls that always wrote down what they wore to school every single day so I would not duplicate. And so it was so crazy. And so I'm so fortunate to be able to do this and come to work every day and love what I'm doing.
That's right. And you guys may remember her old location used to be over by Red Hot and Blue. I know me and several of my girlfriends always shopped over there with her. And how long were you there?
We were in Pier Orchard for 15 years, and we have been in Madison now. We're across from Chick-fil-A on Main Street, and we have been here for 12. So
wow.
Time flies. It's amazing.
Yeah. So a childhood dream that came to life. I think that's so neat.
Well, my parents and grandparents really just pushed me and just said, if you want to do it, you need to. And so I was so fortunate to have a strong entrepreneurial background. And here I am today, 27 years later.
Yes. Let me ask you this. How do you find out what's on trend? You yourself, how do you find out what trend is coming up?
Right, okay. Well, I read lots of magazines, and I tell you, a lot of the TV shows and stuff kind of give you inspiration as well. And we go to market 4 or 5 times a year, and so that's always fun. But the funny thing is, most of the time we are going to market, like I'll be going in October for spring merchandise. So you kind of have to have your head on straight. And yeah, it's because it's so far in advance.
And I've always been so envious of these girls that get to go to market because they get to see all the trends and things first before they bring it all back to us to get to buy. What is on trend for this fall and winter?
Well, I tell you, my favorite thing is the color is back in. As this top I'm wearing today, there's wines, there's lots of jewel tones. We'll have lots of emerald greens and burgundies and merlots and navy and just even some gold. So it's nice to have something because for so long we had just black, whites, and grays.
Yes.
And people in the South know we love color.
Yes. And I know even myself, I'm always guilty about navigating towards the black, the grays, the creams, the whites. So
right. So sometimes, we try to push people out of their box just a little bit and start with just maybe one piece, add it to your wardrobe, and show them how they can mix and match things and carry in it, from summer into fall too. So we try to do that as well.
So once you get the basics, you can kind of add color to that.
You can do a novelty tie-dye something, or we'll have lots of velvets and burnouts for fall as well. There'll be leathers, lots of animal prints, which I've been doing this for 27 years, and we've always had animal print. Every single,
just a little pop.
Yes,
of that goes along.
Everybody needs that in their wardrobe.
Right. Well, what would be something that people generally don't know about you?
Well, one thing I would say, once you come in the store, you immediately realize, probably within a 5-minute conversation, that I love to travel. So that's good and that's bad. But so we not only can tell you where to go and where to eat when you get there, we'll outfit you as well.
That's right. And I saw that Turks and Caicos was one of your latest trips.
Yes, that is my favorite by far. I cannot wait to go back.
Fabulous. If you're needing jeans, fall sweaters, booties, anything like that, she's also got the clear purses for all of the ball games that the girls are going to have to carry into the games. You need to come on by and check that out. And what event do you have coming up?
Well, we'll be celebrating our 27th anniversary this Friday and Saturday. So we'll have lots of fun things going on. We'll have cocktails, we'll have giveaways. And then the best thing is all of our new fall merchandise that is arriving daily will be 20% off the entire store. And then we've got a section, which we usually try to keep this, a small section of discounted merchandise already in the store, and then that summer stuff will be an additional discount as well. But it's always lots of fun. It's always the busiest day of the year. We all love and we all clamor to be working that day in the store because so many of our friends come by, the longtime customers that we have had for years. So
Right.
it's a fun day. So y'all need to try to come by
That's
and
right.
see us Friday and Saturday. It'll be all day. We open at 10 both days, and then Friday we're here until 6, and then Saturday we'll be here till 5. So it's fun times. We've got lots of new arrivals, so y'all come by and see us.
Yeah, come by and see these girls and let them get you ready fashion-wise for the football games or whatever you've got going on. Thank you for joining us today, Dana.
Yes, I
And
enjoyed it.
we'll see you guys around the town.